Hello, hello, hello to my Upward Bound family. It is the one and only Henry, your assistant director for pre-college programs with the David E. Kern Center at the University of Rochester. Again, all it really means is that I lead the team that team of students in our Upward Bound program, our Upward Bound Math Science program, and research. Welcome to episode 2 of the You Are College Bound show. As always, students, please let us know if you are watching today. You can drop your name in chat, your government name, okay, so we can give you credit for being here. Or you can text in to 585-301-4488. Again, drop your name in the chat or text in to 585-301-4488. Now listen, I have a lot for you today, so I hope that you watch the entire show because today's episode is really important because we just began of about summer. Yay! So let's talk about what you missed last week. Last one. Hold on. Let's see who was watching our first episode of our College Bound show. I have a question for you all, okay? So last week, you should be able to answer this question. Of course, it's only the first person that tunes in, first person that answers the question will get today a $25 Grubhub Lite, okay? So the first person to let us know in the chat or to text in 585-301-4488 will get this gift card. All right. So last week's episode, a bunch of the advisors shared their favorite places to go in Rochester. What did Catherine say was her favorite place to go in Rochester? Let us know, and you will receive a $25 Grubhub Delight. All right. So last Sunday, we also had our Upward Bound Strong. And now I just show a few of my favorite pictures. Okay, so if you're following along, take a look. So this first picture here, you see the advisors. That's Kevon and Shaquille. We posted along with a little fur baby right here to let you know that Upward Bound Strong. Next up, we a student also with a little furry Upward Bound family member wanted you all to know he was Upward Bound Strong. Oh shoot, who do we have next? Miss Catherine, her little furry baby, letting us know that Squad 6 is in the building. Also, we have a picture from Ellie. Welcome to our Upward Bound family. Next up, we had Ella showing us all of the goodies that we dropped off so that she could really engage in the Upward Bound program. Next up, we had Miss Regan, another staff member, showing us how she took Upward Bound Strong. Next up, we had the Lally siblings. Squad in the house. Next up, we had Miss Amina King showing us that she was ready to go on day one and she too was Upward Bound. Last but not least, we had a few students, Miss Desiree, show us that she was Upward Bound on day one. And Mr. R there with his game face, showing us that he was Upward Bound Strong. And last but not least, Mr. Kieran also showing us his game face, showing us that he was Bound Strong. Okay, I'm hearing that there are some audio issues. So I'm going to take a second to stop so we can figure that out.
Hi, my name is Abigail. I'm Squad 1, the I'm helping Gang in PBL Math. I'm also in the Netflix No Chill Club. If you're in the club, we're gonna have some fun, have stuff planned. It's gonna be fun. I go to U of R, rising junior, majoring in political science. Fun fact, in a Rochester gym. I haven't been here for a long time, but I would say the environment beautiful.
My name is Chande Diallo. I come from Liberia, and I go to the University of Rochester where I double major in international relations and public health. One fun fact about me is that I have traveled to 6 countries and lived in 3 countries. So I'm a program assistant, and I'm particularly assigned with the fitness club, home base, and squad 4, the best squad ever. And my favorite Rochester gym is definitely on Pirate Beach, and this is because it reminds me a lot about my home in Liberia, which is very, very close to the beach, and I can relate to such an environment a lot.
Hey, so we heard that there were some issues with the sound quality. I apologize. We're not sure what the issue is. So we stopped for a moment. Please let me know now if it's still choppy, because what we'll do is we'll stop the broadcast and restart. Um, Please drop in the chat. Is the sound better? Okay, so we are going to continue with our show. All you missed while it was cutting in and out, I was shouting out all of the students and staff that participated in our Upward Bound Strong Challenge last week. I also said I was going to give away a prize to a student who remembers what Catherine's cool place to visit in Rochester is. The first student to either text in or drop the correct answer in the chat will receive a Grubhub Delight from me. The other thing that you missed last week is we hosted our first squad competition. And shout out to the Final Four, aka Squad 4, for winning that competition last Thursday. Of course, every single student and every single squad is a winner for participating. There are no losses, only lessons. But Final Four, based on what the judges saw, they felt that that team had the strongest chant and the strongest lyrics to go along with the chant. Okay, so the agenda for week 2. Now, I need to remind you all that you should always be checking your email daily, because that is how the Upward Bound staff members will be communicating with all of you. The last email that was sent on Sunday at 1 p.m. So you should have received some information and links for some of our major programs that are happening this week. But last week, last Wednesday or last Thursday, each of you would have received your own class schedule. Okay, so I'm going to actually pull up a screenshot of what a typical schedule looks like. And I want you all to follow along very quickly. So again, this is what a typical college schedule looks like. Okay, and what you'll see is there are just some standard things that we've placed on each of your schedules, like office hours, club time, UB after dark, when the lab science modules are posted, and those are things that every single person has access to. Then, in addition to that, you will see your composition and literature class, aka writing. You will see your math class, so whether or not you're in Algebra 1, Algebra 2, Geometry, Pre-Calc. You'll also see, if you are a 9th grader or a 10th grader, you will see that you do have a College 101 class, okay? And then you'll also see your ASL class. Either you're in ASL A, B, C, or D. Now, if you're having trouble reading your schedule, pay attention to that top row and the column on the side. The top tells you the day of the week, and on the side, it gives you the hour mark in which that class begins. Okay? So as you can see, on Monday, right, you should only see that you've either been assigned a writing class, aka composition and literature. You'll see the UR College Bound show and math office hours. Those things will always happen on Monday. Office hours, I just want to remind you all, office hours are optional. You go there when you need help. Okay, this is a premise that college students understand, and we are preparing our Upward Bound high school scholars for college. So office hours are optional, but you should definitely try to stop in when you need help. Tuesdays are for math, ASL, and our new Upward Bound Peer Facilitator internship. Okay, so if you are one of our newest interns, you would have gotten an email about that today, and you will go to these things on Tuesday. Wednesdays, as you can see, if you are in the 9th and 10th grade, you do have a College 101 class, but Wednesdays are usually for lab science. But lab science is not a class. That's when you can go onto Blackboard, you get to pick which one of the lab science modules you want to experience, and that's how that will work. And then Fridays are for office hours. Usually we'll host our major programs, and last but not least, club time. But Fridays are also when your assignments are due. We are not going to tell you when to work on your assignment. All you need to know is that they better be submitted in Blackboard before 2 p.m. if you want it to count for your stipend. Okay? So you can get started on your writing assignment today. And one of my squad members told me he has to write 3 poems for his creative writing class. And you know what I told him? Get started. You have no other class today. Get that out the way so you don't have to worry about it on Friday. Okay? That is how schedules and classes work. But if you have any questions about that, please stop by home-based office hours tomorrow morning at 10. You know what? Let me take off these glasses so I can see y'all beautiful faces. Rather, so you can see my beautiful face. And it's a little hot. It's a little bright in here. You know, this was for the fit. I wanted y'all to see the fit, but I'm going to take them off now. Okay? You also just met 2 of our program assistants for the summer, Chernor and Abigail. They both told you a little bit more about themselves, and they shared some of their cool places to go in Rochester. So right now, I want to show you another cool place that we, the staff, want to expose you to today. Marifer, Felicia, let's show them about some of those cool places.
This week for our cool places in Rochester, we're going to take you for a walk along the Genesee River Trail. This is actually a 24-mile-long scenic trail where people like to walk, run, and bike throughout the city of Rochester, all along the Genesee River. We're starting out downtown at a place you might recognize, but this trail can take you all the way up to Ontario Beach Park. So there's a lot to see along the way. You never know what animals you might even come across. And the place coming up might be a familiar view to some. Can you tell what it is? I'll give you a hint. We have had minute-to-win-it competitions here. This is where the bus would drop you off for summer program, and you might have even seen a talent show or two. Say hello and welcome back to the Interfaith Chapel. Sitting on the Genesee River, I'm not sure if you knew that this is a great way to get to the river trails and to see the Genesee River and some beautiful nature views. So, if you want to walk along the trail, especially the section around Genesee Valley Park, remembering that is located next to the chapel is a really good way to orientate yourself. This part of the trail is actually part of a loop, but a very big loop. In fact, it's 9 miles long that will take you all the way to Court Street from Genesee Valley Park. On this part of the trail, and by part I mean from Genesee Valley Park to Court Street, there are paths on both sides of the river, so it really is a loop. A lot of bridges that go back and forth, and little smaller loops along the trails, so you really can change up your scenery quite a bit when you're on the trails. So let's take one last look at the chapel, and then let's get on our adventure and explore some of the trails. Signs like this are posted throughout the whole Genesee River Trail. They have the Genesee River logo, and they'll also give directions with points of interest close by, such as which direction is Genesee Valley Park, or which direction if you want to head towards Lake Ontario Beach. And as you travel on the trail, look for the signs and these maps, because you can start at any location on the trail, so it's good to have a knowledge and awareness of where you are and which direction you want to go in. The trail also takes you through 12 parks throughout the city if you walked the whole thing. We could pass through places like Highland Park, Maplewood Park, Seneca Park, and currently we are walking through Turning Point Park, which is located in the Charlotte neighborhood. What's really unique about Turning Point is this bridge we're walking on that's over 3,000 feet long, and it lets us walk on the Genesee River and have close-up views of animals like ducks and swans. And now we are finishing up the last part of the Genesee River Trail, which means we're almost to the beach. While we are very happy that you got to see some of the sights and some of the animals and other points along the way, there's so much more to see. So please feel free to go online and check out a map of where the closest entry point is for you, find a part of the trail that you want to explore, and get out there because the trail is so beautiful. There's so much things to see, and thanks for coming along with us.
Okay, see, I was fortunate enough to be able to go to Charlotte yesterday. I heard that the beach got shut down on Saturday because it was just too crowded. So I took a trip out there yesterday at 4 p.m. for a late night dip. Well, it wasn't late because it was still sunny outside. But thank you for showing us where the Genesee River Trail can take us, and I hope that some of our students are able to check it out for themselves. Now, for the winner of my little Grubhub delight, Luis, thank you for getting that question correctly. Yes, Miss Catherine's favorite place in Rochester is to visit the market, the public market. And we too will show you all the things about the market. So hopefully that could be one of your favorite places to visit as well. Shout out to the team for that awesome video. And we're going to bring you some more cool places every week. So you have to stay tuned. Right now, though, we do want to pass it off to Danielle so she could explain a little bit more about how lab science this week is going to work. Danielle, tell them all the things.
Hello students, I'm Danielle and I'm going to explain how your laboratory science classes are going to work this summer. If you've been with us in the past, you know that we usually allow you to register for whichever course you want to take, and we will continue to let you choose your courses this year. Every Wednesday morning, the laboratory science classes on the Blackboard page will go live, and you get to choose from whichever course you want to take. Make sure you pay close attention to what you need to do in order to fulfill the requirements for that module. Laboratory science is a requirement for your stipend, so you have to make sure you complete the appropriate activities. There are going to be 3 offerings this week. First is the Science of Slime, which is offered by the Nielsen Lab in the chemistry department. And this module will cover applications for gel in modern technologies ranging from food science to regenerative medicine. And you will do experiments in that module, including using some of the materials you got in your supply delivery from last week. Second is Creepy Crawly Biology, offered by the Brisson Lab. Jen Brisson studies various insects in her lab, like ladybugs and aphids. And so this module will help you understand how you do experiments on bugs, and then also discuss why studying insects are important. Lastly, there are the iGEM synthetic biology modules. iGEM is a student group here at the University of Rochester, and they look into how humans can engineer organisms to benefit society. So if you've heard about genetically modified organisms and that type of thing, you might want to check this course out. This course will offer modules every week starting this Wednesday with the first set of modules. And this course will also use some of the materials in your supply kit. So again, this Wednesday during lab science time, choose at least one of the modules and make sure that you complete the activity that will give you credit for the module. However, you can do as many as you want. Have fun and contact me if you have any questions. You can find my contact information as well as information about lab science office hours on the Upward Bound Laboratory Science Blackboard page. Thanks.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, hey, Brady. Thank you for joining us. What a surprise. Clap it up for Brady Ferguson, everybody.
Thank you. Nice to be back.
So
I'm here
why
today. You know what I'm here to talk about, right?
Here? Tell us why you're here. No, I don't know, because I feel like you're kind of intruding on my little hosting gig right now. I know you miss it, but no, why are you here today?
Well, sorry to step on anybody's toes, but I have a very important announcement and reminder to give to all of our students today, and that is that we have a very important event coming up this Friday. You know what that is, right?
Of course I do. I don't ever forget. We've only won the competition like 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even know how many times. But our Western New York competition of Upward Bound programs is this Friday. Yes, I know what's happening on Friday, Brady.
Yeah, well, I know that you know, but I want to make sure the students know. And hey, General, hey to all the students, I see you there in the chat. But yeah, this Friday, a very important competition. It's actually been 6 times that we have won the competition, so we're going to make it 7 straight this year. And we are hosting it, and we actually have some new opponents this year. We have the Urban Scholars Program from City College in New York City trying to get in on the competition, and then we have some of our old competitors, our old rivals, you might call them, MCC Upward Bound, the UVA Upward Bound, and then we have University at Buffalo. That's another new competitor this year. So we have 4 other programs trying to take our cup, trying to take our title. So students, we need you to be ready on Friday so we can defend our title and make it 7 straight.
Yeah, so we can tell the other programs that there are no losses, only lessons, right, Brady?
That's right. Well, we'll be teaching them lots of lessons on Friday. But students, to get ready for Friday, first of all, I need you to look in the description of this video. There's a link to a College Board webpage that has some college application, college admissions vocabulary there. Please brush up on that because everyone will be taking a quiz on their college knowledge, and your score on the quiz will count toward our total team score. In addition to that, we have an artistic competition, an athletic competition, and then an SAT question competition. I've reached out to some of you about that already, But if you're interested in being part of our teams in those competitions, athletic, artistic, SAT questions, please let me know as soon as possible because we're getting ready for that. And then, of course, there's a staff competition, so you know your staff is going to be ready for that. So Friday, make sure you wear your purple and gold, purple and yellow, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you wear that shirt, your Kobe shirt,
Your
the Mamba
Mamba
mentality this Friday. You should have got the
Mamba
little Upward Bound
mentality.
Strong bracelet when you got that drop off last week. So wear that on Friday, and let's come ready to take home the gold again. What do you think, Yvonne? Are we gonna do it?
You know what? Our students never let us down. When it's time to play, we know how to play hard, but we are also good sportsmen. Is that the word, Brady? We know how to show good sportsmanship. I think that's better. That's better. And we are kind to our neighbors and kind to each other. But I'm fully expecting to take home the W because it's only right. We've done it 6 years in a row. Why stop now? And 7, shout out to Squad 7, is just that number. Okay? So let's take home the W 7 times in a row. So if you are interested, if you're ready to compete on behalf of the University of Rochester's Upward Bound program, please let your squad leader or Brady know. Respond to those messages. Y'all know he likes to harass people. Don't let him keep harassing you. Thank you, Brady, for the quick WNYCUP promo.
No, thank you, Kevon, and everybody else. See you in math class tomorrow.
Yes. So now we want to take a second, well, more than a second, to introduce you to our next favorite segment of the You Are College Bound show. So last week, we introduced a segment called How To. And I don't know about all of you, but I have a new starter pack for life. Before I leave my house, whenever I need to go, I always have 4 things with me. Okay? Hand sanitizer, my car keys, my fanny pack, my Upward Bound fanny pack for everybody that got one last summer, and my reusable mask, my face mask, okay? COVID is still real, and the best way to keep the rates low is to not only practice social distancing when you can, but to wear your mask when you're out and about. And so Marifer is going to show you all how to create your own reusable mask. Listen, get your pen and paper and take notes. Well, actually, it's YouTube, so you could just replay it after the video is posted. But check it out. Marifer, show them how to do it.
Okay, guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to make a sew-free mask. Ready? So we're gonna need a ruler, a pen or a pencil, a piece of paper, a uniform piece of paper, no t-shirt or a tank top, whatever works for you, but it needs to be kind of stretchy, so it needs to have some spandex, and you can check if it has spandex usually on the tag, or like there's another tag I think that I took out. Yeah, sometimes it has like 2 tags, and you can check if it has spandex, but it just needs to be stretched enough. And then you need a around the bottom. Okay, so the first step is that you need to take a piece of paper and fold it like horizontally. Yes, that's what it is. And then you're gonna take your bottle or your cup or whatever it is that you're gonna take, and then you're gonna put it toward the edge of the paper, and then you're going to just trace. Ooh, that's bad tracing. Don't mind the tracing, it'll get better. Okay. So boom, right? Then after you do that, you're gonna fold the paper in half. Doesn't need to be perfect. Oh, I forgot, you need a pair of scissors too. Okay. So once you have that done, you have to cut. See, it's not perfect, but just cut along the line that you. Perfect. And then your paper should look something like this. Then you're gonna take your ruler and you're gonna go in. You're gonna measure 1 inch into the mask, You're gonna make a little, just a little line. It's 1 inch. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, 1 inch in. And then where you drew those lines, you're going to make just little ovals. These are the like openings that your ears are gonna go through. Eventually, you see, again, it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be done. Okay, so then you're gonna take the paper on the sides that you drew the little openings and you're gonna fold it in half again. I swear this is gonna make sense. Like, this is the template for the mask. And then you're gonna cut out the openings that you just drew. It's easiest to do it this way. If you try to do it another way, you might not have the template the way it's supposed to be in order to make a functioning mask. Okay. So again, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be functional. Okay. I'm sorry. No, you can see that. Okay. So now this is what our mask should look like. Haha. Right? I'm telling you. Okay. Then you're gonna take your t-shirt or your tank top, whatever it is that you're gonna use. And it has to be like on the way it stretches more. So we're gonna do. Okay, so once we have cut off all the excess fabric and we have our stencil, you should have 2 layers. All right? Just like this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it in half. Right? And then to cut these, right? Don't cut them like right away. To cut these, you're gonna fold it in half and then fold it in half. And it's only 1 layer, here's the other layer. And then fold it in half again. Just like we did with the paper. And then we're gonna cut the openings for the mask. And make sure, be careful, if you need help, ask someone to help you, but be careful that you don't cut yourself. That's one side, and I'm gonna do the other side now. Okay. And now we have we really made a mess, y'all. Look at this. Okay, so now you can take some paper towel, right? And I just took a regular paper towel, folded it in half. And I'm gonna fold it in half again. I'm gonna put it in my mask. Just put it inside where it folds. Ooh, ooh. Come at me, bro. All right, and then here's the finishing look. Made a mask, guys. Yeah, I really can't. So there's my tutorial for a mask. Please stay safe, and I hope it works for you.
Gina, stop
You're on.
texting. This is your notification.
You're on.
Oh.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first College 101 segment for our season 2. This Today, I am incredibly excited to have the opportunity to live out my dream of being a hostess with the mostest and interview Marifer and Gina, my fellow advisors who are teaching College 101. Today, we're talking all about planners. I love my planner. I upgraded recently because this just works a little bit better for me. But all of you got planners in your supply bags last week. The problem is, how do you use them? Are you going to use them? We got to get to the deets, right? So Marifer and Gina are both planner gurus, I have to say. I look up to them highly in this case. So I'm going to let each of them show you their planner, and I got some questions for them, some advice, because I think we could all use a little bit. So Marifer, you want to show us your planner and introduce yourself?
Hi guys. So my name is Marifer. But you guys already know that. At least you should, because you know I'm always talking. I just showed you how to make a mask. So appreciate me. This is my planner. This is my beautiful planner, which I love. Gina, it's the Happy Planner, so it's like a specific brand, and everything is customizable. And Gina and Catherine, when I started the job, were like, "You need to get a Happy Planner," and I was like, "Girl, how much does this planner cost?" And then they were like, "This is $30 planner." And I was like, but then I got it on sale, so I was like, "All right, we good now. I'll buy it. I'll say I'll get it." So I'll put everything here. I'll show you guys. This month is July. So these were some of the plans that we had for, job-related things. And for example, these are the things that I had to get done last week in preparation for the show and preparation for club meetings or squad meetings, and a whole bunch of things. And I put everything that I need to remember here, and I checked them off. You see like big check marks. And I still have stickers that I bought, which I probably shouldn't have. But I put them all over. I really love the stickers. They're a good way to just keep everything organized, put different dates on. And yeah, that's my planner.
Thank you, Marifer, for that little glimpse. Now, Gina, can you give us a small tidbit of what your planner is like?
Yeah, so, sorry. So like, a little nervous here, right? Like Marifer said, I also have a Happy Planner. Catherine was the one who kind of put us onto that, and then it sort of just snowballed into a Happy Planner office, it seems. And it definitely, truly is happy planning. So this is this is the cover of my planner. So I liked it, but what I liked about it the most wasn't necessarily the cover, but like what the content was, right? So if you see, Marifer's planner, I believe has more space to write within the week, whereas my planner is a little different. So I like to see a time breakdown. So I'm gonna actually, wow, look at that. Hold on a second. I want to just show you that really, really quickly. So this is the awesome thing I love about Happy Planner is look at this. Woo! I just pull that page right out and I can just move it around. But as you can see, I actually have a time breakdown on my Happy Planner because I really like to see how my days are looking, and right now they are quite full. So trying to see everything good on here, no personal information. All right, so yeah, as you can see, there's a time breakdown. So that's my first half of the week, and then I have my second half of the week with time breakdowns and things. I'm trying to get right there. Oh, there we go, front of the camera right there. And things that I need to get done in different appointments and meetings and office hours and all that stuff to keep myself on track so that I can help you guys more. And then throughout the month, I like to mark things like bills and all that type of stuff in the month view. So that's that. But I like Marifer. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to even get to that part yet because I know Felicia's going to ask that question, so I won't even talk about it yet. But that's a little bit of what I have.
Yep, I have quite a few questions. But let's start with Marifer first. Marifer, you said that you put everything in your planner. You talked about work stuff, but what else do you put in your planner? Like, are you you keep everything in one space? Is your planner just for work? Give us the inside scoop.
So for me, my planner is just for work. I don't put any personal information on there. Like if I'm meeting with a friend, I don't put it in my planner. If I'm not meeting with no friends, let's be real, coronavirus. But yeah, it's just strictly for work. I'll put work-related things on there. It's just easier for me. When I was a college student, I did the same. My planner was just for school. And that's meant everything school related, and I have a little bit more on my plate then. But yeah, I think that works for me. Confusing, like putting more things that aren't work related, it kind of makes me overwhelmed. And when I sit down to check things off my planner, I want to just be focused on the task at hand.
Thank you. So what I'm seeing between you and Gina is she likes to keep everything in her planner, but for you it's a work planner. So students, the planners that we gave you, ideally that would be for Upward Bound for the school year. But if you want to add other things to it, go for it. Figure out what of those two paths are going to work for you. Now, Gina, Marifer showed us some of her wonderful stickers, and I know you have some other accessories. So what are some things that you use in your planner to make it all cute and adorable looking?
Yeah, so this planner is an 18-month planner, which is nice. So when I first got it, I bought a bunch of stickers, and Happy Planner actually has a sticker line as well. So you could get stickers that go with the planners, and I just kind of like decorated it like seasonally per month and went all out and did that. It was actually pretty therapeutic for me. But I have a ton of stickers because when you go to Michael's, it seems like they're always on sale. So, so I got, stickers that like help you like remind you of things and buy things, or like help you alert you to priorities. I have like to-do list stickers, stickers that when you're looking forward to the weekend. These ones I use a lot of. I forgot what some of them were. I think there was I had like vacation days, things like that. But then there's also like cool like holiday stickers. So you can use ones that are festive and fun, but then also help you like organize and just kind of help you alert yourself and keep yourself notified of things and in your week. Additionally, I bought this really cute little, and I've used a lot of it so far, but hold on. So I bought this cute little sticky notepad thingy that came with it. And the cool thing about this is with the Happy Planner, I know you guys don't have that one right now. I know actually a couple of you students do have it, because I know last year we got some kids onto the Happy Planner as well. And you can input those in there. So it's really nice because you can just input and customize and move things around. But those are some of the accessories I use. And
if as a student, you don't have stickers, you can use Post-it notes, which I use a lot of. I like to get them in bright colors so that they stand out to me, because I didn't buy as many stickers as Gina. I don't think but that works. Or I also input pieces of paper into my planner. Like maybe that's something that I do that's not really super organized, because sometimes they'll fall out and then I can lose pages. So I started like taping them on, and that helps. So different options for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good point, Marifer. So I like to use these things. They're made by Post-it, I believe, and I stick them on the month that is currently happening, and then I stick another one right on the week that I'm within, so it's just easier to flip to pages. So you can use paper clips. In high school, I believe I used paper clips to do that. So
from what I'm hearing from you too is that now that these students have their planners, they're really free to customize it however it would work, whether it's using those paper clips, maybe you use some Post-it notes, maybe you even get some fun like pens in different colors. So however you want to use your planner, go for it, whatever's going to be most effective for you. So speaking of that, can you two share me how often do you use your planner? Because is it true you have to use it every day, or should you use it every day?
So for me, I don't use my planner every day just because I don't work every day. But during the 5 days a week, it is being used. Every time I'm in a meeting, for you guys, when you guys are in your classes, you write down assignments. Like I get assignments for work, I'll write them down when they're due. And I like to do like a week in advance or a couple of days in advance, writing it down so that I can work on it that day. And then I'll write the due date on the day that it's actually due so that I'm not behind on work. I also try to write things. I like color, so I'll try to color code things. That way they stand out for me. So like the color for assignments is always black. If something is black, that's something that I have to do. If something is urgent, it's in red. Like whatever that works for me. Some people don't like to see red, but whatever works for you.
Okay, so Gina, how often do you use your planner?
I use it pretty much every day. And what I do at the start of the month is I go through my whole entire calendar, my work calendar, my personal calendar, and I also look at all my bill due dates, and I just compile everything into my planner, as well as the class I'm taking right now. I put all those due dates in so that everything is just visually there on one place for me. So I refer to a lot, and if I didn't use it every day or do that organize it every month and put it together, I think I would be forgetting a lot of things. So it's definitely my lifesaver.
All right. Well, thank you both so much for answering my questions about planners. And now we're going to turn it to Gina, and she's going to talk about your actual planner and maybe a tip or two on using it.
All right. So the College 101 team put together this nice little personalized planner for you guys for this summer, and it actually goes all the way until the start of next summer, which is great. So you can use this all the way through the summer and during the school year. So as you can see on the inside page, if you guys have it near you, that's great, because then you can just follow along with me. On the inside page, you have a place to put your, personal information. So if you lose your planner, which hopefully that doesn't happen, someone can give it to you. On the page inside of that are the New York State graduation requirements. So yay. And then on the other page, if you ever forget our Twitter handle or Facebook handle or Remind, all that stuff is on here. They have barcodes where you can scan them, as well as information on how to download Remind, and then also at the bottom of that, information on how to register for the specific Remind classes that you need to be in based on your school and based on your grade level. So all the information, if you ever I don't get Remind messages, well, just go to the third page in your planner and you should be able to figure it out pretty easily. Okay, so also if you're I don't know what's happening and I'm confused and well, guess what? The fourth page of your planner has all of the advisor's contact information, which is great because now you can just easily contact us. And it's all right there. You can't ever say you forgot our number. And then after that, in the fifth page, just some information about why higher education. And the sixth page, a little brainstorming sheet for helping you pick out colleges. And then some note sheets. Then through there, you have calendar view for each month. And then for each week, you have this view right here where you can write down assignments. You can write down your schedule, however it works for you. And then everything in between is the same. So it goes month, week schedule, month, week schedule. And then as we go to all the way to the back of the agenda, you have a yearly view of your calendar. And you have a little Cornell notes sheet if you want to use that. SACT test taking strategies on page 152 to 157, 161 it looks like. And then SAT test taking strategies from 162 all the way until 168. And then 169 has some more choosing college information. As well as a little note sheet to take colleges on, and the end of the planner has information on financial aid for colleges and a little scholarship tracker. So I hope you guys utilize it and give it a try. I think it will make things less stressful and answer a lot of questions for you before you even have to ask them. So yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you. And now we're going to move on to your College 101 assignment.
Miracle, you're up.
For College 101 for 9th grade, we will be doing a career map in our classes. So make sure that you tune in. The time and the days that we are meeting are up. And you should have gotten your Zoom links already in your
in your emails. And also make sure that you complete the assignment by Friday at 2 p.m., which is uploading a picture of your planner with all your assignments for all your upper bound classes written in. Super straightforward, but make sure you're using those planners.
Alicia, you're up.
All right, and for my 10th graders, we are going to be talking about our planners during our class on Wednesday and Friday, but we're going to also be talking about careers. We're going to do a little project in class, and then you are going to look up a couple classes associated with your careers and tell me why you think it looks interesting, why you don't, and I can't wait to talk with you more about them on Wednesday and Friday. See you in class.
All right, so for 11th grade College 101, so there are no live classes that you need to attend. So every Monday for 11th grade. And then from there, all your assignments are on Blackboard. So this week's assignment actually has 3 parts and will require 3 different submissions, okay? If you have any confusion with submitting your assignments, please let me know. There are office hours Tuesday through Thursday this week from 11 to 11:45. The Zoom link is in Blackboard for the Tuesday through Thursday office hours. Friday has a separate Zoom link. I'm going to try to make them the same. I don't know why that happened, but Friday is a separate Zoom link, and Friday office hours are from 10 to 12. So if you need help with the assignment, it is the focus of this week is career exploration and making a career map and things like figuring out the steps to achieving your career goal. So look at Blackboard. If you have questions, all my contact information is in there. Reach out to your squad leader, and please let us know if you are confused, and come to office hours if you are confused. So now I'm going to go over the 12th grade because I'm also teaching that. And that is also no live class for that. Just come to the College 101, the College Bound show every Monday, sorry, and then your assignments will be posted on Blackboard. So you'll just go into Blackboard and look at the assignment, and the office hours are the same for you rising 12th graders. So Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 11:45, and Friday, 10 to 12. Okay, and for the seniors, we also have an assignment that is due on Friday, as well as the juniors. And for the seniors, you guys will be exploring different majors. So that is what your assignment is for this week. And periodically, I will post recorded video lessons on Blackboard as well. So for the juniors, you will have a recorded video lesson that will be posted sometime this evening for you to view before you complete your assignment. That's it. So thank you.
Okay, so thank you to all the College 101 team, Gina, Marifer, Felicia. Shout out to all of you, because to be quite honest, if it wasn't for them, you all would not have planners. And I'm excited to use my own and learn all the things. But I did want to just say thank you all for tuning in. We did have some more things to go over, but we're trying to be respectful of your time. So the last thing I'll leave you with is to remind you, please, please, please check your 890 emails every single day. Also, now that you have watched the College Bound show, you need to go submit a Blackboard post. All you have to get your Blackboard account. You're going to click on the home-based class, okay? And then you're going to go to course materials. Once you click on course materials, you will see a folder for the UR College Bound show. Click on it and follow directions. Okay? Click on it and follow the directions, and you will be able to submit your Blackboard discussions and mark that step as complete towards your student. Thank you all for tuning in. We want to go through and tell you all the points for the squad. I'm going to see who's checking out that Blackboard space. So we're going to post all the points all squads have earned to date on Blackboard so you all can see how your squad is doing. Thank you all for tuning in to the You Are College Bound Show. Remember, now you start earning that stipend. So it's time to complete those assignments. It's time to get to those classes. Ask your squad if you need help. Shout out to squad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, number 7. I'll see you all next week. Bye.